skies and a chance of rain is what we have on the second day of fall here at Dr. Ron Butcher Field for Keene State men's soccer to take on the Falcons of Fitchburg State University. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Owls Media Network presented on Flow Sports. My name is Teddy Steinberg, joined by Ryan Otterson. The Owls come into this game after losing their first two conference matchups, a 3-2 loss at EastCon and a disappointing 2-1 loss at UMass Dartmouth. Ryan, how can Keene try and get their foot back on the gas?
Well, like I said last week, they're going to have to use home field advantage. They're undefeated at home this season with a struggling non-conference opponent like Fitchburg State. A commanding win is what the Owls need. Keene has a big matchup with UMass Boston coming up this weekend, and they need some juice going into that weekend.
Their conference home opener, yes. You touched on a struggling Falcons team. They are 1-5-1 overall, 0-3 in conference play. They've also been shut out 3 times. The Owls sit at 5-2 on the year, 0-2 in conference play, as we mentioned. Mateo Fare Torres will get the start in net for the Owls, his first here at Keene after transferring from Suffolk. And the sophomore Malcolm Edwards is in net for the Falcons. Black and yellow bat blasting at the Owl Athletic Complex as we are just set to get things underway. The Owls in their full white kits, the Falcons in their green and yellow, as well as the neon green goalie kit.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see here tonight what these teams bring. They haven't played each other in years. This is the first matchup they've had since 2016, so their history does not go very long. So they're going to kind of be going into this game adjusting and not really knowing anybody out on the field. And so you might see kind of people playing a little more conservatively at first before going for the aggressive passes and trying to push the offense a little bit more.
And so the Owls jumped out in front early at UMass Dartmouth. They scored 12 seconds in, but managed to lose that one 2-1. As there's a look at the Owls huddle, as a definite win would be needed for Keene, especially against a strong UMass Boston team coming into Keene on Saturday afternoon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we saw that, against, this past weekend, they got out to a 12-second lead, but the problem is they don't stay consistent. That's going to be something they want to see tonight. This is kind of a game where they can tune themselves up a little bit, and so they should play with consistency. They should try to put as many balls in the net as they can tonight. They shouldn't hold back. They should try their best to go full aggressive, so then when they go into this weekend, they're going to come in strong.
We're just set to get things underway. You just got to look at the Owls goalkeeper, Fare Torres. He finished the Owls' last home game here against Endicott College last Tuesday night when the Owls pulled out that one 2-1 over the Gulls. We are underway here in Keene, New Hampshire. Fitchburg State will start with it. Michael Samore, the referee. Armand Kunga and Gregory Leeds are the sideline officials. An early Falcons throw in. That's Edwin Arma. That one fired off the foot of Jason Job and played all the way back to Fare Torres. Here's Stoll Aliman. He'll play it ahead. Hartshorn trying to battle with it. Knocked away. Slid tackled out of bounds by Nathan Youngquest out of Lowell, Massachusetts. Stoll Aliman will take the throw-in. It was a downfield looking for Hartshorn. He battles with 2 Falcons, manages to come away with it. Good slide tackle there. That was Ethan Melanson. Took it away from Hartshorn. It will be another Owls throw-in. This time it'll be Dylan Chambers to take it. So maybe an early opportunity for the Owls.
Yeah, you want to see this early on. 1 minute into the game, you're kind of already pushing into the other offensive end.
That one fired into the box, headed away, and cleared into safety. Starters for Fitchburg State, Malcolm Edwards in net. Demora, Foster, Melanson, Evans, Job, Darami, Youngquest, Job as well, the twin, Lavella and Arma for Fitchburg State. Number 22, Justin Job, and number 11, Jason Job. Both sophomores out of Worcester, Massachusetts. A humid evening in southwestern New Hampshire. We had some showers earlier today. Was expecting more, but haven't gotten any yet. That one whacks off Ochinsky, and now Hartshorn has control. He'll play it back for Stolaliman. And play it all the way back to Fare Torres.
Yeah, and I like this kind of moving of the play. They're kind of just getting the ball into everyone's hands here early on, trying to get it around.
As Corby's pass intended for Wojcinski is fired out of bounds. There are the cloudy skies that are above us. The stadium lights already on, as we don't know if we're going to get any more rain or not. It's real humid, so there's a good chance, but we'll have to see. Here's Melanson. Finds Darami. Here's Job. Darami fires it downfield. That's Demora. Battles with Corby. Corby knocks it out. And I believe that will be a throw-in.
Yeah, now Fitchburg here with an opportunity to get the ball back. You know, kind of push the play a little bit on their offensive end here.
Here's Darami battling with Wojcinski. He's now watched by two Owls. That one fed high into the box. The whistle's blown. Fare Torres goes down. It'll be a goal kick for Keene. As there's a look at head coach Matt Schmidt. Fourth season under at the helm for the Owls. Win percentage of .434. However, a pretty decent start to the season, non-conference wise. They're 0-2 in conference play. That one had too much spin on it for Demora. However, he knocks it away from Corby. Here's Rick Demora. Feeds it into the box, knocked away by Bergoza. Corby kind of whiffs on it. And that's taken away. Here's Youngquist. Now Arma. He'll drop it back. Zachariah Foster. Downfield. Chipped into the box. Fare Torres will take it and roll it away. Here's Martin Labunga. He had a goal in the Owls' last home game against Endicott. The game winner, in fact. Here's Dylan Chambers, one of the senior captains on this Owls team. Luke Belisle now. Here's Stol Aliman. Gets it back from Brevio. Good pressure from Fitchburg State early on. Hartshorn gets tripped up. We play on. Job gets it taken away from Wojcinski. Hartshorn slow to get up, has a little limp, and he needs more time down. That one's played over for Demora. Hartshorn still down on the ground. Trying to get a whistle. He's hopping around on one leg. Finally gets the whistle. Head coach Matt Schmidt was calling for it, and that's not a good sign for the freshman.
Yeah, I didn't really see what he got caught on that play, but I was also going to touch upon I think, honestly, early on here from Keene State, we're seeing a little bit of a sloppy play. Fitchburg State's taking the ball away a lot in their own zone. I mean, Keene State was playing with it over by where Hartshorn got injured for a couple of, for about a minute or two.
Yeah, over on that sideline.
They weren't really doing anything with it. So Fitchburg State, this is one of those things. Keene's one of those teams where they kind of come out slow, and that's where you can catch a trap game if you're at Fitchburg State, where you can come out like, all right, let's just go out there and try our best, and you can pull it out,
Yeah, with obviously the way the season started for Fitchburg and the record they have to show for it, you never want to underestimate these teams.
No, absolutely not. No, I mean, you could just think that Fitchburg hasn't gelled yet. They haven't gotten to their point yet where they've figured it out as a team. Sometimes teams take a while to develop, and they have an end of the season comeback. You never know, but you never want to go into a game, misjudging your opponent.
You just had a look there. See if we can get another one at head coach Theo Boras for Fitchburg State. First season as the head coach. He most recently served as the technical director at Abbey Villa Soccer Club, so definitely experience there. Not a great start to his first season with the Falcons, but maybe can come into Keene and have some sort of a shocker. All smiles from Luke Hartshorn. Nicholas Hanau Vasquez will check in for him. And we're back underway. That one's played ahead, far sideline. That's Joseph Lavella. Good step there from Belial. Now here's Martin Labunga with speed. Plenty of open space until the Falcons catch up to him. Stoll Aliman drops it back. All the way back to Fare Torres, pressured by Job. And he'll chip it ahead. Here's Stoll Aliman. Now Brevio. Upfield chasing after Hanau Vasquez. Too strong. It will be a Falcons goal kick. So Ryan, I think the Owls kind of jumped the gun there.
Yeah, but I mean, I do like that style of play. I do like a little bit of a push. They had a little bit of an opening there with Hanau Vasquez down the line, but it's okay. I mean, you know, you just want to get some good looks and get the ball in the air and kind of test Fitchburg a little bit here.
Job feeds it ahead. Chambers is the first one to get there. It'll be off of him. And so brother to brother goes out of bounds. It will be Youngquest to throw it in, not Job. Here's Evans. Now Arma. Into the middle of the field. Wojcinski with speed. Foster plays it all the way back to Edwards. Here's Melanson. Crossfield to Arma. Knocked away and out of bounds by Hanau Vasquez, but further down the field. Good sign for the Owls.
Yeah, I know, that's good pressure right there. You'd like to see that, even if it's an out of bounds. You know, it still looks good. You know, it's pressure. It's making Fitchburg a little bit more aware, making them not as complacent.
Fitchburg comes into this with 3 straight losses, 2 of those being conference games. They've been outscored 8-2. There's another throw in for Fitchburg. Demora will lightly toss it to Arma. That one taken away by Wojcinski now. Hanau Vasquez with it. Brevio off the foot of Durami, and now here come the Falcons. That's Lavella. Watched by Stoll Aliman. Strong body there from the senior. Now here comes Labunga. That pass intercepted by Melanson.
Oh, that's disappointing.
And out of bounds, a throw in for the Owls.
Yeah, that was a wasted opportunity right there. There was 2 guys coming right up the line with Labunga. Missed that chance.
Another look at head coach Theo Boris. Trying to get his team up early, if anything, or at least hang in there with Keene. Just about 9 minutes have passed so far in the first half of action. Here's Youngquest. He drops it all the way back. Here's Durami, feeds it far down the field. Corby gets a foot on it. That's Evans whacked around. Justin Job, no one home. It'll be a Keene throw-in. A very vocal Matt Schmidt as always. Trying to get his team up the field, as the Owls really haven't had any sustained pressure yet.
Yeah, I mean, they've been kind of testing the waters. But I think both teams really have been testing the waters a little bit. Keene's been passing it back a lot, getting it around the horn.
Middle of the field, that's Belial. Here's Corby. All the way back for Fare Torres. We've been saying that a few times. Here's Stoll Aliman. Chips it to Brevio. High pass down the field. That one gets by. Heading towards the net, it goes just wide. What a chance for Christian Correa. As Malcolm Edwards misplayed it. It bounced right by him.
Yeah, what an opportunity. But I think Keene State has the corner, though, and that's important right there.
It does,
to
yeah.
get something out of this. I mean, I thought for a second Correa shot it right off the post, and Edwards never made contact.
I think the ball might have been out of bounds when Correa had kicked it, which is why.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm glad we don't have replay here because that would be good to see our own play.
Corby will take the corner, feeds it right into the box, headed away. Here's a low shot and a save made by Edwards. We have a down Falcon right in front of the net. I believe that's Zachariah Foster, the senior out of Brockton, Massachusetts. So the Owls with a real good opportunity there. Maybe they can carry this momentum.
Yeah, that was a great shot. I mean, I thought had an opportunity to go in. Edwards made a pretty good save getting low.
Yeah, dove at it. It's a good attempt. Kept it on the ground, speedy and fast.
Yeah.
If I kicked that, it probably would have been way wide or even 5 feet over the net. Youngquest goes down. The foul on Lubunga. It will be a free kick for Fitchburg State. That one played off the head of Corby. Demora chasing after it. He gets a step on Mateo Fare Torres. It's in. Fitchburg State with an early lead in Keene. Rick Demora.
Yeah, and that is exactly what we were talking about. You can't get complacent. A stupid pass right in front of the top of the key, and that's what you get. You know, that's what's going to happen in these types of games if you let a team just kind of walk on all over you. But that was another turnover. That's the third or fourth turnover in their own end so far. So I think the slow starts for Keene State are going to affect them again here.
That's the first of the freshman's young career out of Boston, Massachusetts. An aggressive play from Fare Torres after a deep pass hit off the head of Corby. And the Owls find themselves down early. So it's the one position you don't want to be in, especially after the loss against UMass Dartmouth if you're Keene.
No, yeah, fighting from behind against a team that has one win to their 5 losses is not where you want to be.
We'll see how the Owls can respond. Here's Melanson. He'll play it back to Foster. Here's Arma near sideline. Demora plays it back for Foster, fires it downfield. Bergoza's the first one there. He knocks it out. So another throw-in deep down the field for Fitchburg.
Yeah, this is them putting pressure back on Keene State again. Keene State doesn't have any time to breathe, and they're going to get Fitchburg State on another offensive opportunity.
Fitchburg State has only scored more than 1 goal in 1 game out of their 7, and that was their only win. They won 3-1 in that matchup. Here's Brevio. Now Lubunga. Kind of a chip backward pass to Stolaniman. Tries to get into the middle. He gets it back. That one played back into the box. A bicycle kick attempt. And a flying kick from Hanal Vasquez. Catches Durami right in the noggin. Looks like he's all right. All smiles and sportsmanship from the two there. What would have been a highlight reel goal kind of turned into a low light there. But yeah, we like to have fun.
It was a good attempt.
Here's Melanson in the far corner. That one played ahead. He's watched by Lubunga. That's Lavella now. Plays it forward, too far for Evans. But Arma is there to get the loose ball. Here's Evans on the near sideline. Watched by Hanau Vasquez. Off the foot of Belial. The Owls have possession. Corby drops it back. Bergoza leaves it for Fare Torres. Fired downfield, headed over by Durami. Here's Brevio. Back for Chambers. And a tale of two halves of the season so far. The Owls, you can see on your screen, they allowed only one goal in their first 4 games. They started 4-0. And including tonight, their last 4 games, 7.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a little bit of got a little too excited when they took off this year. I don't know if you'd agree with me on that, Teddy, but I think they kind of need to reel themselves in a little bit and kind of set themselves back to those fundamentals that they started the season off perfecting so well.
They're still 5-2 on the year. However, both those losses coming in conference play,
which is rough. That's what kills you.
That's
your
what
real
you
record,
need down
your real
the year.
record doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's your conference record that matters at the end of the year. So the conference play is going to be really important. I mean, what we're talking about, this weekend's matchup is going to be so crucial for Keene State. I mean, that is going to be a real big make or break part of their season for their tournament at the end.
They do have strong non-conference wins against RPI and Endicott like last week. But yet again, conference is where it matters. Here's Correa, top of the box. That shot is blocked and out of bounds by Arma. It will be a Keene State corner. Corby will take the corner again. There's a look at Christian Correa, the junior forward out of Londonderry, New Hampshire. A big scoring piece for the Owls this year and last year. And when he's not scoring, he's definitely a presence on offense. Corby takes the corner, headed on goal. Deflected wide. It will be another Keene corner. No. That one was off of Fitchburg.
Yeah.
Off of Keene, pardon me. This will be a Fitchburg goal kick.
I think Keene was a little concerned about that. It looks like it did go off Fitchburg.
And another chance possibly loading here. Hanau Vasquez finds Belial. And that one intended for Stoll Aliman, but right to the foot of Lavella. Cross field, here's Demora, the goal scorer for the Falcons. Now Arma, watched by Wojcinski. That one taken away by Hanau Vasquez. Now here's Belial. Brevio has to drop it all the way back. You can hear the frustration from up here from Keene. Labunga, far sideline. Here's Stoll Aliman. Chambers, watched by Job. Plays it forward, chasing after it. Labunga. Foster's going to be the first one to get it there. And he'll knock it out for an Owls throw in.
Yeah, I like that from Chambers. I think gets the ball up the field, and even if Labunga doesn't get there, they kick it out of bounds, and now Keene has possession forward up.
26.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Owls down 1 after the goal from Rick Demora. About 13 minutes in. Chambers throws one right into the box. And the 3 Owls there couldn't find it. It goes out of the box, played back in, and a roller easily handled by Malcolm Edwards.
Come on, guys, fight for the ball. Let's go.
Evans tried to get a chip over. A late whistle foul on Keene. Corby may have gone a little too physical on Evans.
Let's go. We can do this. Come on.
And so Arma will take the free kick, takes an easy pass to Foster. Here's Melanson. Job now. Far sideline, that's Lavella. Middle of the field, Evans. Watched by Hanau Vasquez, the senior able to take it away. That one played ahead. Christian Correa is the first one there. Fitchburg calling for an offside. Correa managed to stay on. That one poked away to the foot of Belial. He'll play it over to Corby. Corby with a back check from Job. Fires a shot, he scores! What a missile from Jack Corby. We're tied at 1.
That was an incredible goal from outside. Jack Corby, kind of tired of the offense not getting something done, says, I'll step up, I'll take a shot, and rips it from outside.
The strike from the sophomore, his first of the year. And the Owls have life. Just under 25 minutes to go in the first half.
Go, guys. Go, Mike.
Here's Evans. Watched by Hanau Vasquez. Poked to the sideline. A great slide tackle by Wojcinski. And it was off his foot last, so Arma will take the throw in. Wojcinski 2 behind Belial. And Durami plays it forward. Good chip by Demara. The freshman now working on Corby. 2 goal scorers. That one goes wide of the frame. And it will be a goal kick for Keene.
Yeah, I mean, now Fitchburg State's kind of taking it a little bit back. They kind of try to want to put a little bit more offensive pressure back on Keene, but Keene State's got to do a real good job here finishing out this half. I know we're not even halfway there, but I'm saying really complete this half and maybe put another goal in before the end of this half, kind of set something up for that second half to take momentum into it.
You kind of noticed that pressure there from the Falcons. They're moving a lot quicker. It's almost like they feel like they need to go again, which they do, but you didn't see that before their first goal.
No, yeah, I mean, it's almost like they kind of have like a little on-off switch that they're kind of turning on and off that, they kind of need to put a little more pressure on. They're a little more on top of it, but that pressure's been brutal for Keene State. I mean, it's giving Farid Torres, scrambling back there, trying to field the ball with all the pressure coming his way, and the defenders as well, especially out on the wings. They've struggled with the pressure a lot. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how they adjust to that as well moving forward, because they're going to have to figure out some way to get more pressure up.
Yeah, Rick Demora has been a presence. Obviously, he has the goal, but so many other chances. As here's Brevio, plays it into the box, too far for Hanau Vasquez. He's able to keep it in, though. Spinning around and taking it away is Demora. A good step there, whistle blown. Another foul on the Owls. And a Falcon free kick.
Yeah, and I mean, I just don't see that being a call. I mean, no contact was really even there, and he was going for the ball, so there was no real need for that. And it was a late whistle, too.
Come on, guys. Keep pushing. Let's go.
Free kick not doing too much, however, as Fitchburg State struggling to get possession once again. The Owls seem to have some good momentum. As we get another whistle. Free kick for Keene. Here's Corby. Now Wojcinski. Gets it back from Correa. Far side stole Aliman. That one sent in, headed, and what a save! Malcolm Edwards. Robbery on Hanau Vasquez.
Yeah, that's a goal any day of the week. That was a terrific save by Edwards, but another good effort there by Hanau Vasquez, and Keene almost tried to double up here. 2 goals in a quick amount of time. They did that against Endicott.
You're right, yeah. He scored 2 goals in a minute 13 to end up going on top and holding on. Pier Paolo Gallardo will check in for Martin Labunga as Corby will take another corner. That one headed away right to the foot of Gallardo. Chip pass, trying to find Corby, not enough juice on it. And played down. Wojcinski's the first one there. Stolaliman drops it back. Here's Corby. Into the middle, Foster boots it into the wilderness. Another corner for Keene.
Keep pushing, guys.
Yeah, and this is what you want to see as well, as a continued offensive pressure where they just keep coming and they keep getting corners and they just keep pushing it up on the field, and Fitchburg starts to get tired and they start to get worn out and frustrated.
And the opportunities for Keene, they keep coming. They need to keep capitalizing. That one headed over the net by Bergoza for a Falcons goal kick.
Yeah, I mean, it seems that they figured something out pressure-wise, and they figured something out offensively. Here, they've gotten a lot more opportunities here in these past few minutes than they had the rest of this half. So I think they have something positive moving in the right direction. They have the goal to look back on as well.
We're under 20 to go. And like you said, yeah, they keep this pressure going. Wojcinski, a low shot. Easily saved by Edwards. The Owls now 4 shots on goal to Fitchburg's 1. That one fired down there. Gallardo comes away with it. That pass intercepted. It was intended for Correa. Here's Lavella. Stolaliman wins the battle with Job. That one poked away. Here's Gallardo on the far sideline. Handled by Brevio. Gallardo now, he goes down. Taken away by the Falcons. That's Stolaliman working on the far sideline. And I believe that one went out of bounds, but it would be for a Keene throw-in. Or a free kick for that matter. Wojcinski will take it. That one's sent down to the foot of Bergoza. Pardon me, Henao Vasquez. That one sails wide.
Yeah, and Henao Vasquez wants that first goal. He's had a couple good opportunities there, a couple good looks. Edwards robbed him earlier, just a couple minutes ago, and that one was good. It just couldn't come off his foot the right way.
He also had the header. That was a handball right there on the ground. It goes uncalled. He also had the header. Here's Correa with the shot. Whistle blown. I believe he was called for offsides. Yeah, now Vasquez, the header robbed by Edwards. He also had another header on the corner.
Yeah,
that went high and wide.
Went high and wide, but that was also another close opportunity.
Win it again. Let's go, guys.
Assistant coach Declan Coughlin, very vocal with the sideline referee, as the Fitchburg player who went down on that ball, for my eyes, had a palm on it.
Oh, for sure.
That one sent ahead. Correa working after it and right into the hands of Edwards. Here's Arma. That one kept in by Corby. Jack Corby, the goal scorer for Keene. Foster struggling with it. Correa, he scores! A fire from the outside, a defensive mishap. 2 chances for the Owls, gives them a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity there by Christian Correa. Bad mistake by Fitchburg State and Edwards, and he takes full advantage of it, and that was a great goal. And that's what you want to see. That's what we expected from Keene State here tonight, is that offensive onslaught, that pressure up front. But that's good to see from Keene State.
That's Correa's 4th of the season, and yeah, like you said, after that really slow start and then Fitchburg got on top, this Owls team has been completely different.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't let Fitchburg sniff the end of, the offensive end of their field. I mean, they've been just playing as I speak. They walk over into it, but no, I mean, their defense has been a lot stronger. They've pushed the ball offensively, and what I like to see is they've been pushing the ball into space. They've been doing that a lot offensively, and they've been spreading it around, and so it's not coming all through the middle, and that they tried to go through the middle at first, and Fitchburg State was locking it down, and then they kind of started to push it to the width, and that's when they started to find their offense.
It's almost like every play, Fitchburg has the Owls breathing down their neck is here now. Here's another rush for Keene. Gallardo, that pass handled by Brevio. Wojcinski now makes a cut into the middle. Too many cuts. Passes it over to Belisle. That one led for Gallardo. And offside is called on Keene. Vasquez fires it up. Gallardo off the chest of Lavella. Pier Paolo Gallardo takes it away. Here's Wojcinski now. Slide pass to now Vasquez. And he couldn't handle it. Demora takes it away. The foul called there, and another extra shoulder from the freshman. Nonetheless, a free kick for Keene.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That one kind of seemed a little intentional. I don't know about you.
It's an intense game. The emotions are definitely there. Carter Poignier getting ready to check in for Keene.
Get another one, guys.
The Owls down a big piece tonight in Jack DiGiovanni, out with a shoulder injury. That one played right into the box, headed up. I believe that was Edwards who got the head on it. Here's Lavella working on Gallardo. A good step there. Stolaliman with the pressure from behind. Evans slips, he goes down. Taken away by Keene. Foster muffs the pass. That one ahead for Brevio. And I believe offsides called once again. Or just...
No,
just kind of
chose not to touch up.
I believe he would have been offsides if he went to go get that.
To touch the ball, so he just avoided touching the ball.
Good awareness.
Yeah.
Here's Arma, feeds it over. Demora now. Watched by Corby. Good poke away by Bergoza. Corby gets it away. And that ball stays in bounds. And now Vasquez is the one to knock it out. However, a throw in for Fitchburg. That'll be Michael Vasquez to take it. The senior, also out of Worcester, Massachusetts. As we get a whistle here, that's Demora taking a knee. Javi Sims and Carter Poignier getting ready to check in for Keene. Demora seems to be trying to put pressure on that right ankle. Matt Schmidt talking it up with Declan Coughlin. Looking to make some late changes. Fitchburg will also be making some changes, it seems. Kevin Urias is looking to step in. He will replace Demora, I believe.
And if you're Keene State, you're going to want some good minutes here out of Carter Poignier and Javi Sims. You know, those guys have been putting in some good time recently in games, and so they can keep that up and kind of keep Keene in the right direction moving into the second half. It's going to be great for the momentum.
And they need to be big in this game as well as possibly future games to come. Poignier and Sims, with the absence of DiGiovanni, separated his shoulder in the game against UMass Dartmouth. I've heard that he may be out for just tonight. He may be out for longer. So we'll see, but you know, the junior and the sophomore, they're expected to step up.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We'll see if they can fit into that role. That one's fed ahead. Here's Correa. Under 13 to go. A good cut there by Christian Correa. Plays it into the box for Wojcinski. It's headed by Lavella straight up. Poignier couldn't get a head on it. And Edwards will handle it. Carter Poignier, the sophomore out of Plymouth, Massachusetts. Went to Plymouth South High School. Vasquez plays it ahead. Too far for Lavella. It will be a Keene throw-in. Sims will check in now, as well as Javier Perez de Vargas. The sophomore out of Madrid, Spain, will make an appearance. He can play midfielder. He can also play forward. Kind of that middle ground on the offensive side for Keene. Sims will take the throw-in. That one finds its way out under the foot of Ochinsky. And Armo will take the throw-in.
Yeah, and Fitchburg's kind of come in here with a little bit of pressure of their own, a little bit of offense of their own. They've had it in the offensive zone for a little while.
And with Keene subs, maybe take, if you think can take a little bit of an advantage. At least that's what you'd hope to do. As Bergoza gets that one out of danger. Evans was right on his tail. Far right Torres plays it for Sims. Here's Wojcinski. It's a little hand there on Cesar Pinello. And a free kick will be awarded to Fitchburg.
Nice job. Let's go, White.
As that will be Vasquez who will take the free kick. A look at Tommaso Brivio. One of the few transfers the Owls had from Italy this past offseason. Came to Keene to make a big difference.
Yeah, heavy Italian recruitment in the Keene State process this offseason.
That one headed right up into the air and headed away by the Owls. That one went off the foot of Gallardo. I believe that was the ball that hit Pinello, not the foot. But the whistle is blown anyways. And so a free kick will be awarded to Fitchburg.
Go, White.
Here, Paolo Gallardo, the hero for Keene, back in their game against RPI. Stepped in for 10 seconds before he scored the go-ahead goal with 4 minutes remaining.
I know, that was an awesome way to debut yourself kind of here at Keene State for sure.
I believe Vasquez may have gone a little early. Or the formation in front jumped a little too early. The shot went wide anyways.
Go, White. Come on, guys.
But he'll set up to take it again as we approach 9 minutes remaining in the first half. Pinello is set. This time he'll pass it. Vasquez's shot off the back of the calves of the referee. That one played by Santos right into the box. Headed away. And now here's Hartshorn. That's good to see him up and running. Pardon me, not Hartshorn. That's Perez de Vargas. Now here's Brivio. To Gallardo. Try to almost lost his footing there. And a roller maintained by Edwards. That one is rolled for Arma. Lavella now. Taken away by Brivio. Wojcinski. That one knocked away. Foster with the defensive stop. Good header there by Chambers. Lyle keeps it in the air. That one cleared away. Now Wojcinski plays it ahead. Over the head, Gallardo trying to get control. Perez de Vargas can't get it through. Melanson His pass intercepted by Poignet. Now here's Urias with control. Evans. Here's Lavella, watched by Sims. And good pressure there from Bergoza, helping out Javi Sims. Vasquez, that one poked away by Poignet. That one finds its way out off the foot of Brevio. Owls calling for a handball off of Cesar Pinello. That one played and knocked away by Chambers. Chasing after it is Perez de Vargas. Now in the feet of Arma. Here's Darami. Bergoza knocks it away right to the foot of Lavella. Watched by Sims. Played back in. Pinello, he goes down and tried to get a call there, unable to. Pietro Bergoza now. Off the foot of Gallardo, he can't handle it. Bergoza yet again. Kind of a self-pass, but intercepted by Foster. Here's Lavella now, plays it upfield off the head of Belial. Sims will play it away. And it will roll out of bounds. Wojcinski unable to get there in time. Pinello will take the throw in. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Here's Evans. Right into the middle, a shot, and easily saved by far right Torres. That was off the foot of Yair Santos.
A lot of continuous play here we've seen from both sides, but I think both teams have really started to settle in here a little bit. It's been back and forth, kind of both end to end now. A lot of good opportunities. I thought Keene State had a chance at the goal over there at the other end, but they just could not find a way.
Yeah, kind of like a balanced momentum here. Earlier it was Keene, and now
but it's not. It's like there's no real side who has momentum in this game. I don't know if you agree with me on that, Ted,
I do. That's what I mean by
like
balance.
Seesaw,
That I
it's
mean,
like a seesaw,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's up and down, and it's like, and nothing's really like, there's no real goals that are just like, oh, it's back and forth, back and forth. It's like these teams are getting momentum off of a good shot, you know?
That shot goes just wide. You know, like you said, it was, you know, right at the beginning, it was Fitchburg had all of it, and now Keene had it for a good portion, and now it's kind of really, it feels like anyone's moment.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it's going back and forth. It's kind of end to end right now. Whichever team kind of takes the next opportunity and scores it, or, you know, does something with it, is going to be the one I think that's going to take the course of momentum into the second half.
That's the senior Parker Root checking in. Luke Belial will take a seat.
Good work, boys. You go, White.
Parker Root, the senior, scored his first career goal in the Owls' home opening win against Worcester State. Here's Bergoza over to Sims. That one too strong for Jean-Baptiste, out of bounds. And it's Keene throw-in. Sims will take it. So Keene kind of emptying the bench before the end of the half. Wojcinski steps off. That's Claudio Pizzicarola. And a trip up there. Arma, I believe the foul was called on Jean-Baptiste.
Interesting call there.
The initial contact. And Foster clears that one down. A free kick for Keene. I believe offsides was the call. Under 3 minutes to go. Here's Chambers. Bergoza clears it down. Chasing after it, Gallardo. Edwards collects it and rolls it away. Here's Pinello. Down for Lavella. Watched by Javi Sims. Evans in the box. He goes down, looking for another call. Bergoza easily gets it away. Contact there from Lavella. And Pizzi Corolla will get the whistle.
Yeah, I mean, he was looking for a call there. I mean, that could go either way. That's one of those calls where it depends on the referee. Do you have one of a more sensitive refs, or do you have more of a, more play-on referee? But I think that call was a good no call right there. I mean, they've been playing aggressive and physical all game. I mean, both teams have definitely fouled each other at some point in this game that hasn't been called or noticed.
Definitely an intense half as we approach 100 seconds to play. Here's Parker Root. Trying to get it ahead for Jean-Baptiste. He goes down after the tackle from Melanson. And as Fitchburg making a late sub. That's King Autumnton. He'll step in for Liam Evans for the final minute 10. Chambers will take the throw in. He likes to do this, fire it down there. That one headed away, however. Here's Santos. Chambers plays it back for Corby. Barragoza will play it all the way back for Fare Torres. 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Pinello, great slide tackle there from Poignet. Owls with 30 seconds to go, maybe trying to get one last opportunity. That's Autumnton, the new sub. 20 seconds remaining. That one cleared off the foot of Jean-Baptiste as we approach 10 seconds to go.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Perez de Vargas
5, 4,
knocks it away.
3, 2,
Laid down.
1.
Late shot. That one ends up going wide, but that will do it for the first half. Keene State leads 2-1 off of back-to-back goals from Jack Corby and Christian Correa. We'll be back in a few moments for the start of the second half on the Flow Sports Owls Media Network.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
With extraordinary hearts.
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes.
Learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab.
In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself, and
A paycheck that earns.
Elevated confidence.
World-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions.
Celebrate our individual voices.
And spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
My name is Irini Stefanakos. I am an environmental studies graduate from Keene State. I just always had a passion for being outdoors and outdoor activities, so I figured why not choose a path where I can do that in my work. I did an internship with the Harris Center for Conservation my senior year. The best part for me was learning really what I want to do with my life, with my education. That internship really gave me the confidence and experience to go out and land a job as an aquatic biologist for Water and Wetlands in Grafton, Massachusetts. At Water and Wetland, we take part in the management of local ponds and lakes throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut. I typically spend my days collecting basic water quality data to monitor the health of these ponds and lakes, while also sometimes conducting herbicide and algicide treatments. This job is very niche, and that the fact that it's aquatic based, I didn't think that's the path I would go, but here we are, and it's actually really cool, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
My name is Zachary Irving. I am a business management and finance major. After I graduate, I am going up to Bar Harbor, Maine. I'm going to work as a climbing guide for Acadia Mountain Guides. I'm going to get to be outdoors all the time and really do what I'm passionate about, which is teaching other people how to rock climb and showing them the places that I'm passionate about. Keene State allowed me to pursue my passions in a way that convinced me to pursue them for my career, and I'm glad that I'll be able to continue doing that afterwards.
If you're not here for Fandom 101, you're in the wrong class. Here, we learn the fundamentals of fanology, the basics of bringing the noise, and the physics of bringing it out. Your path to fan mastery begins here. It's all part of the curriculum. The NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is going to fall. There she goes, and she's got it! How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport! Record-breaking run!
Welcome back to Dr. Ron Butcher Field. We are just moments away from the start of the second half between Keene State and Fitchburg State. Keene State leading 2-1. Goals from Jack Corby and Christian Correa. As the sun is down, the lights are on as we get a look around the nest. Other sports happening at Keene State. Men's golf down in Westfield at the Brett Williamson Invitational. Finished 6th out of 7 teams. Nichols came out on top of that one. Sean McCaffrey led the way, 9 over 80 for the Owls. Sean McBride and Ben Fecto both shot a 10 over 81. Women's soccer, they lost 2-0 to Western New England. They've lost or tied 8 of their last 9 games. Field hockey is on top of Smith at Smith in the third, 2-1. Women's volleyball takes on Colby Sawyer. That one starting momentarily, as well as esports against the University of Cincinnati, just about to start. And now we get a look at the Little East Conference scoreboard. Ryan.
Yeah, we have Westfield State dominating Plymouth State here tonight, 7-1. Then we have Coast Guard at the half over Rhode Island College, 2-1. And in the first, we have Maine Maritime versus Southern Maine.
That one just getting underway, yep. And Keene State making a change in net. Our good friend Carson Flake will start the second half for the Owls. Carson, a transfer from Gordon College. He started 8 games in the fall last year, as well as appearing in 1 extra. The sophomore out of Overland Park, Kansas. He's a journalism major, and he calls a couple games for us here on the Owls Media Network. We're underway.
Yeah, no, he's a great friend of ours, Teddy. We've had him multiple times in the booth on multiple sports, particularly in the spring. It was a great time. Did a lot of baseball, a lot of softball with him, but he also goes beyond. He's a terrific athlete. He's a really good goalie. And as a freshman last year at Gordon, he had, like you said, eight appearances, and he made himself noticeable, and then transferred over here. And so now he's trying to fight for that spot. And, we've talked about the Keene State goalies. They have a lot. And, Eldon is the oldest, and he's got a little bit of time left, but you got to look for the future. And I think Carson's one of those goalies that's right there looking.
Yeah, and in these non-conference games, you can kind of work with those goalies you have. You kind of want to go with your best guy in conference. But like you said, Carson making a name for himself last year at Gordon. Gordon tied Babson, who went on to the Elite Eight. They tied 1-1, so a very strong game from Gordon overall, but also from Carson.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it does show that he has a lot of talent, and, it's going to be good to see.
Early shot for the Owls. Correa muffed it.
It's going to be interesting to see what he can do tonight defensively, as he might get his first opportunity here.
And the speed from Jack Corby. And he gets a whistle. Jack Corby plays an intense game, and it shows. Jason Jobe got a little too physical, and it will be a free kick. Bergoza will take it. This is Flake's first appearance for the Owls. And Keene State out shooting Fitchburg 10-4 and 5-2 in terms of shots on goal. So 3 saves for Malcolm Edwards. And Mateo Fare Torres stopped 1 of the 2 shots on goal that he faced. Melanson tries to get into the middle of the field. Hits off bodies. Brevio slides. And Labunga sent Jobe flying. It will be a free kick for Fitchburg State. A very vocal Matt Schmidt again. We like to say that a lot. He likes to make sure his players are in the right spots at the right time.
Yeah, no, definitely. He seemed something was adamant on the field that he didn't like. He needed to fix real quick, but fortunately this headset is too snug around my ears for me to hear exactly what he was saying.
Darmy plays a light pass off the free kick to Melanson. Good step there from the Owls defender. Darmy gets it back. Fires a shot. That one way wide. And it'll be a Keene goal kick. We have a downed Owl. As Luke Belisle, he gets help up from his teammates. And it looks like he's all right. Once again, my name's Teddy Steinberg, joined by Ryan Otterson on the Owls Media Network for Keene State men's soccer to take on Fitchburg State. Keene State leading 2-1, just about 4 minutes into the second half here. Flake a low goal kick. Wojcinski calling. And I believe Lavella went out of bounds there. So it'll be a Keene throw-in.
Yeah, and it seems like in these first few minutes, these teams have kind of gone back to the feeling out phase again a little bit. Both teams a little quieter now out of the stretch.
Here's Chambers to Sims. Body contact there. Sims comes away with it. He plays it forward for Hanao Vasquez. It's a good step on Melanson. Feeds a pass in. Correa gets a defender to fall. The shot blocked. And Correa goes down. Slow to get back up. Has a little hop in his step, but it looks like he's all right.
Yeah, it looks like he made contact with someone when he was going for that shot. Just, foot to foot always hurts. You know, it's snappy.
Oh, yeah.
Go White, go win it back. Let's go.
It'll be a Fitchburg throw-in. That'll be Arma who will take it. Lebongo working on it on the far sideline. He gets the takeaway. That one taken back by Job. And unable to keep it in is Rick DeMora, the goal scorer for Fitchburg State. The freshman got the first of his career. Here's Sims. He'll take the throw-in. Finds Chambers. Middle of the field, Bergoza. That one now for Lebongo. Here's Brevio, now Wojcinski. Plays a cross into the box, and Al Vasquez couldn't come away with it. Here's Evans. Javi Sims knocks it away. He keeps it in. A great move there. Takes the defender away. Here's Lebongo. Now Sims, watched by two Falcons. Belisle pokes it through. Brevio, Wojcinski couldn't handle it. Here's Job now. Lavella. Tries to find some open space. DeMora. A shot. What a save! Carson Flake. Highway robbery. Keeps the Owls in front.
Oh, terrific save right there from Carson. I mean, we want him to succeed here tonight, so we're a little more excited than most would be, but that was a great save right there.
That's a way to face your first shot. Unbelievable. That one played out by Sims. It'll be a Falcons throw-in, but what a save.
Yeah, no, terrific save. Fitchburg State started to put a little pressure on Keene State, and so far he's held his own.
Melanson throws it into no man's land. And Bergoza is the first one to hop on it. Here's Hanao Vasquez. That one didn't have the height he wanted. Taken back by Fitchburg State. Youngquist drops it back to Melanson. Foster plays it. Now here's Evans. Taken away by Brevio. Far side, it's Wojcinski. Trying to get a step on Arma. The shot, Arma got a foot on it. Blocked it away. Lavella feeds it over to Mora. Lavella went down behind the play. Fitchburg State looking for a call. They won't get it. The body from Belial. And I believe we will not. I believe we will. Belial walking over to the ref.
But he's one of those people that he'll eat it in the meantime. Like, it's just a sensitivity. So he just can't eat too much of it. But yeah.
He'll chat it over. Are we going to get a card? Yes, we will. So Luke Belial will be assessed a yellow.
And Joseph Lavella. Both received
Both.
Both
Fitchburg State.
I'm wondering if there was some sort of exchange between the two of them.
Some type of words, yeah.
Something where, because it seemed like he was pulling both of them to have a talk.
So we get our first yellows of the evening, one to each side. It will result in a Fitchburg State free kick after the foul from Belial. And that's going to be Edwin Deremy, who will take the free kick, the junior out of Fitchburg, Massachusetts, playing in his hometown college. So Joseph Lavella and Luke Belial are assessed the yellows. That one played in, handled by Flake easily. We'll roll it over. Chambers fires it down. A light header there from Deremy. It rolls out. And now Vasquez will take the throw in. Or no, we won't. He'll leave it, I believe, for Sims.
Yeah, now we're about 10 minutes into this second half here. I think Keene State should start to up the tempo a little bit, push the offense a bit. They've kind of overtaken Fitchburg State's attacks and kind of, defend them well. So I think now they should start to push a little bit, push up, play a little bit more offensively minded.
And like we've said in, past broadcasts, the Owls specifically here at home have had very strong second halves.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we talked about earlier in this, but they had the Endicott 2 goals where they were down at the half and they came back and scored 2 in a minute and 13 seconds. So they do have these strong momentum swings.
Keene calling for a handball on Lavella there. We play on. Yeah, like you can bring up the example, the RPI game, the Endicott game. You can even bring up the home opener against Worcester State where they kept their foot on the gas and finally got that insurance goal from Parker Root.
Yeah.
Whistle is blown, foul is called. Wojcinski is assessed the yellow.
Yeah, I saw that. He said something.
We've talked in interviews with head coach Matt Schmidt about trying to keep this team disciplined. And Wojcinski will receive the second yellow of the half for Keene, the second in just a few minutes.
Yeah, no, he went and said something to the ref as he went to collect the ball, and then the ref turned around and quickly handed him
Can't say
yellow.
that to me, yeah.
So I've been around sports for a while. I know.
So have I.
Yeah. I've seen my fair share of interactions. We know what they're saying.
Yep.
We know.
Yep. The emotions get the best of Wojcinski does take the free kick. That one fired into the night sky and onto the baseball field. So another throw in for Keene. Chambers will take the throw in. He likes to do, as you see all the Owls get nice and tight in the box. There he goes, fires it right in. That one pinballing around. And eventually finds the foot of Liam Evans. Knocked out by Hanal Vasquez. It will stay with Fitchburg.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity right there for Keene State on the throw-in, but you know, when the ball pinballs around, you can't really control it too much. But I think what Keene State really should start focusing on here is starting to push those midfielders and offensive players a little bit up more, give Fitchburg a little bit more pressure, you know, when Fitchburg's defending in that own end, has possession in that own end, because that's what Fitchburg did to Keene at the beginning of this game. And it costed Keene a goal right out of the thing. If Keene State were to take that method and put it against Fitchburg State, I don't think Fitchburg will be able to manage it all.
Like, yeah, like you said, you know, it's kind of like a tale. It's a similar half here. They've kind of come out slow to start the half, but then they really picked up the pace about, 20 minutes, 15 minutes into the first half. Kind of had a little bit of a slower start here in the second. So like you said, let's see if Keene can ramp up that pressure. You saw a few moments earlier, there was a ticker on your screen. The Owls have outscored their opponents 4-0 in the second half of their 3 home games. And that's what we said, very strong second halves here at Dr. Ron Butcher Field.
Definitely playing behind the crowd in the second half for sure.
That one played out. Bargoza flies it back in. Here's Evans. Sent forward. Bargoza gets it out of trouble. You can see the fog starting to pile up there in the far corner. I believe that one off of Fitchburg State. Another good play there by Corby. It'll be a Keene free kick. So we had some rain earlier today. Still humid, still cloudy, as you can see right on your screen, the fog and the bugs piling up on what's kind of a crappy night. Flake handled it, got it out of trouble. Melanson plays it up into the air. Knocked away. Here's Foster now. Demora leaves it for Youngquest. Now Demora with it again. Trying to get a step on Chambers. Dylan Chambers with a great defensive play. That's the stuff you want to see out of your seniors.
Yeah, absolutely. Demora has been lethal coming into the box. He's maneuvered everybody, but Chambers has done a really good job tonight holding down that center back position. And that was another example of it where, Demora almost had an opportunity to shoot on Flake and he blocks it off.
Youngquest will take the corner. He'll play it for Lavella. He mishandled it, and Brevio gets the takeaway. That one sent forward for Wojcinski. Now played for Correa. Correa trying to get a step. Gets it by Melanson. Christian Correa, he scores! Superstar material from Christian Correa, his second of the night. It's 3-1 Keene.
Absolutely. You catch Fitchburg State on a corner kick, you get him on the counter attack, no one's back on defense, and it's Correa on a one-on-one opportunity right there, and he's not gonna miss that, and he's not gonna miss taking his opportunity to look at the camera.
That's a big goal for the Owls, much needed, as they get a little bit of insurance here. Just about 15 minutes in to the second half. And I believe there was another yellow card assessed. If I'm hearing it right from my sources, that was to Matt Schmidt, head coach. McCulley, not Schmidt. The assistant coach. As the Owls get their third yellow card. Now here's Brevio. Sent ahead, right into the middle. Edwards will handle it. That one almost knocked away by Correa, but it's eventually sent down there. Here's Lavella. He'll fly it down. Chambers gets a head on it. Collision there out in front. The whistle is blown. And it will be a Keene free kick. They'll have Flake take it. We got a clock stoppage here. And Flake will boo it down. Ball goes straight up. Youngquest gets a head on it. Joe plays it for Demora, trying to get a step on Sims. Rick Demora, the shot. Saved by Flake, and the rebound jumped out, but he's able to handle it. Gets it out immediately. Carson Flake, 2 shots on goal, 2 saves. Durrami ahead for Demora again. This time Sims got a step, but he couldn't get the ball. Another great save from Carson Flake. Belial goes down. The foul on Job. And it'll be a Keene free kick.
Yeah, and another great save there by Carson Flake. He really stepped up. Another opportunity there for Fitchburg State, but it's really been Demora all night for Fitchburg. I mean, I haven't really seen anyone else put any pressure on Keene State, but Demora just keeps driving in with the ball.
And that time Sims had the step on Demora. He just lost the ball. And Carson Flake comes up big again. Definitely a nice addition to this men's soccer team, as well as to our broadcast team here.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, for sure. No, I mean, this is one of the first times we've really seen him this year, and he's putting on a pretty good show. A couple clips for a highlight reel that he can have made up for him, but
for sure.
Also fun to be in the booth with.
Oh yeah. Definitely a fun personality. And now Vasquez plays that one into the box. Edwards goes diving for it. He missed the ball. As here's the Bunga. Played into the middle. Sims was thinking of stepping for it. Youngquest gets there first. And then Sims able to get the takeaway. A smart play there from the junior. Here's Hanal Vasquez. Tries to send one forward for Correa. That one rolls out. It'll be a goal kick. The far sideline of the field, specifically the corners, makes it look like we're playing on Halloween.
Yeah. It's going into the middle of the field.
Fog, yeah, it's definitely piling up. Spooky season is just about a month away.
Yeah, we're very close to October though.
That one played easily handled by Malcolm Edwards. So look at Christian Correa. Last 2 goals for Keene, last 2 goals of the game. As he is giving the Owls some sort of insurance. Bergoza got a little too physical, a late whistle there on the contact on Jason Job. Big moment there. Will be a free kick in a pretty nice position for the Falcons. And as I look at some subs ready to check in, Carter Poignet and Tiago Keys for the Owls, and Kevin Urias for Fitchburg.
Yeah, this is where you're going to start to see the subs kind of start to trickle in. Everyone's emptying the tank. It's going to be kind of become a little bit of a bench battle here, and that's going to be when the game starts to really open up.
Yeah, right before, kind of that late game aspect comes in. That one headed away by Chambers. And now Vasquez now battling with Demora. Yeah, like before that late game aspect, you kind of want to get your bench in so you can give your starters a rest. Just so you can close out that game if need be. Arma plays it back for Foster. And when sent back down,
Nice, Carson.
Flake tried to go for it. Did he make contact with it? I believe he did. So it will be a Fitchburg corner as the subs go in. Demora will rest for the Falcons. Wojcinski And Belial will get a breather for Keene. Nathan Youngquest will take the corner for the Falcons. That one headed away. The shot, follow-up, blocked. Youngquest fires one, and that one sails high. So the Owls can take a breath for right now, as we're under 25 to go.
Yeah, and Fitchburg's kind of possessed the ball in the offensive zone here for a little bit, but the Owls have done a good job really defending and holding down that box. I mean, they contained it to the best of their ability.
Flake fires that one down.
Win it! Nice, Nick!
That one played back onto the Owls side of the field. Some back and forth action. Labunga leaves it for Poignier. Here's Corby now. Maneuvering his way through the Falcons defense, gets contact from behind, and Liam Evans will be charged with the foul. Good sportsmanship there from Jason Jobe, helping out his opponent. That's what you love to see in any game.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, that's what we all aim for here.
Barragoza will take the free kick, fires it down there, and now Vasquez is called for offsides. Kind of an intended headed pass into the middle.
Oh, yeah, it was a great idea. It set him up for an opportunity to head it for a shot. You know, and that, if he wasn't offsides, obviously it'd be a different story, but that is a good opportunity for Keene State.
Just a little too far behind Fitchburg's last line of defense. Jobe sends it ahead, and now Vasquez heads it forward. Youngquest feeds it over to Evans, who drops it back to Arma. That one too far for his teammate. It'll be an Owls throw-in. The fog is definitely piling up. You can see it on the field and on the monitor. As Labunga goes down, Urias charged with the foul for another Owls free kick.
Let's get another one, White! Go White!
Couple subs getting ready to check in for Fitchburg. Barragoza will take the free kick and just pass it over to Dylan Chambers. He'll feed it all the way to the near side. Javi Sims. Now intercepted by Youngquest. Fitchburg State, that was their 11th foul of the evening. Keene State with 9 on the night. That one went off of Sims and out of bounds. So throw in will be awarded for Fitchburg State. Youngquest and Jobe, I believe, no, it will be Youngquest and Jobe who will take a seat. Melanson takes the throw in. Santos and Pinello are the subs for Fitchburg. That one cleared out of bounds. Melanson will throw it in again. Here's Jobe. Ahead for Brevio. He's watched by Evans and is able to clear it down there. Good play. Knocked out of bounds by Foster. Gallardo now checking in for Christian Correa. Now under 21 minutes remaining. Owls up by 2.
Yeah, I'd like to see one more get in here, just kind of seal,
There we go.
seal and give insurance to this team. I think 2 is a good lead, but not enough.
Shot by Brevio, handled by Edwards. Yeah, it would be nice for the Owls to get one more, especially with this amount of time left. Fitchburg, you can get one quick here, and then all of a sudden it's a 1-goal game with a lot of time remaining.
Exactly. That's why Keene State's got to keep that offensive pressure up, act like this is still a 0-0 game.
You don't want to fall into that trap. Foster plays it. Pinello up for Santos. Trying to lead Justin Job, but Chambers is there to get it. He'll play it back for Carson Flake. Headed ahead by Melanson. Brevio plays it up. Tried to get ahead now Vasquez. Melanson knocked it away. Good slide tackle there from Sims on Lavella. Now one cleared back down and headed out of bounds by Arma. So we're under 20 to go. Corby will take the throw in. Brevio. That one played down, looking for Gallardo.
Nice, let's go.
Receives the pass, and a good takeaway there from Lavella. Carter Poignet slid from half field there. As Lavella plays it. Evans now. Joe blocked by Bergoza. Here's Labunga now with open space. Played for Gallardo. That one ahead for now Vasquez. Back for Gallardo. On the sideline, Foster keeps it in. Lavella now. Pinello plays it forward. That one cleared away by Poignet. Here's Durrami. Melanson. Back for Foster. That one sent to head. Here's Evans. Into the box. Lavella, that one cleared away by Chambers. One extra pass there from the Falcons. Here's Gallardo. That one set forward off the head of Hanau Vasquez and controlled by Edwards.
Your ball, White.
Malcolm Edwards has stopped 3 of the 6 shots he faced. That's a look at Claudio Pizzicarola getting ready to check in, as well as Woodley Jean-Baptiste for Keene State. That one far side for Tiago Keys. Watched by Arma. That one off the side of Arma. Tiago Keys got taken down. Arma goes down in pain. We play on. Urias is watched by Keys. Drop back for Foster, and we get a clock stoppage here. As we await see Arma getting a little help from his goalkeeper, possibly just a cramp.
That was one of the more pathetic.
Just keep your head. Let's go, White. You're doing good. Let's go, guys. Keep the pressure.
Two Owls there looking, waiting for the signal to get into the game. Arma is up and all right as Labunga gets the takeaway. Martin Labunga plays it for Hanau Vasquez, knocked away and handled by Edwards. Hanau Vasquez looking for a call. He won't get one.
Yeah, play's going end to end right now. Referee's kind of letting everyone play on. He's not really stopping for anything. So you might just want to save your breath. You're out here running 5 miles a game. You might as well just hold your breath and not say anything.
That one on the far sideline. Here's Arma. Sent it downfield.
Here we go.
Played back by Sims. Now Brevio. Tiago Keys. Ahead for Labunga, give and go, back to Thiago Keys. That one off the foot of Keys and played away by Foster. Here's Corby. Over to Brevio. And now Vasquez trying to get a step on Foster. A hell of a shot. And easily saved by Edwards. Whistle blown, free kick for Fitchburg State. Here's Justin Job.
Take him.
That one too far for Lavella. It will be a Keene throw-in. Now Vasquez will take a breather. Woodley Jean-Baptiste checks in. And Claudio Pizzicarola will check in for Tommaso Brevio.
Yeah, we have 15 minutes left here in this game. Fitchburg State's starting to get a little antsy, realizing that their time's starting to dwindle here a bit. But if you're Keene State, I would really need to hold down the firm defense and keep, containing whatever Fitchburg has to offer here and try to get a goal somehow, just kind of on a counterattack or something of that sort.
Even if you don't score here, just try and keep them, limited the opportunities. Try and just keep playing your game, keep that pressure on. That one poked away. Jean-Baptiste now handling it. Poignet sends it forward. That's Keys chasing after. He's the first one there. He's watched by Arma. Here's Corby. Corby with another shot from outside the box. That one way wide. And off the back gate.
Yeah, good idea there. Not great execution, but good idea there. Looking for another goal, looking for another little spark. Corby already has one tonight. Why not take a little bit of a heat check?
That's the type of goal he scored in the first half from way outside the box. An absolute strike to tie the game. Should be a Keene throw-in as we approach 13 and a half minutes remaining. That one thrown in. Corby plays it back into the box. Knocked away, whistle blown. It will go Fitchburg's way.
Watch weak side.
Here's Durami, watched by Labunga. That one out of bounds. For an Owls throw in as we are under 13 minutes to go.
Yeah, and more subs are starting to trickle into this game. It's becoming a little more spread out, I feel. I feel like both teams are kind of passing it up the field and back and forth, not more or less skipping over some passes and going deeper on those deep passes and through balls.
That's Esteban Hanau looking to check in. Here's Pinello. Taken away by Pizzicarola. With speed. Plays it over. Gallardo. Trying to get a step. That one played. Woodley Jean-Baptiste comes away with it. He shoots. And I believe that one was blocked. And we've got a clock stoppage here for some substitutions. And now checking in, Youngquest back into the game. Jack Corby will take a step off, and the Owls will have a corner. Now the junior out of Manchester, New Hampshire. That corner played in and immediately knocked out of danger. Sims now down to Gallardo. Try to get a nice nifty through pass to Pizzi Corolla, but just a bit too far. It will be a goal kick. As there's a look at Luke Belisle and Jack Corby, two big pieces of this Owls team defensively and offensively. Corby with the game tying goal tonight in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Keene's defense, I know they had that blunder in the first half, but they've really stepped up tonight for sure. I mean, they've played really, really well. I mean, offensively, they weren't there in the first part half, and the defense really held strong. And I mean, Carson Flake here in the second half has been terrific.
He's been unbelievable.
A couple great saves from him, so it's really looking good for this defensive, side for Keene State, especially going into this conference matchup. You're going to want a good defensive result that you're seeing here today.
A few moments ago, we had Jude Keener, the freshman out of Brentwood, New Hampshire for Keene, check in for the Owls.
Good job, Woodley.
That one headed to Labunga. Marlon Labunga trying to get some open space. Here's Jean Baptiste. Couldn't get a step on Foster. Now Gallardo. Back to Labunga. A shot from the outside. That one goes wide. Good idea there.
Yeah, great opportunity. That was a good shot, just barely wide, but Keene State's definitely looking for that fourth goal to really seal this game here. You can tell they just want it. They want to kind of feel comfortable in this game, not feel as on edge.
We're under 10.5 to go. Goal scores. The lone goal for Fitchburg. Rick DeMora opened the scoring. And then Corby tied it up, and Correa has the last two for the Owls. As we are at 10 minutes remaining. This will be a Fitchburg throw-in deep in Owls territory. That'll be Urias who will take it. Try to get a play into the box and carefully play it out. Arma will now take the throw-in. Urias. Here's Arma. Sent down into the box and into the breadbasket of Flake. Flake rolls it out for him to fire it downfield. Took the live by Santos. Sims heads it away. Poignet sky ball. Foster gets a foot on it. Here's Gallardo. That one's sent forward, chasing after Jean Baptiste. Watched by Melanson. And knocked out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, another good opportunity there for Keene. They're looking good. They're looking good offensively here in this second half. They're really trying to push for that fourth goal. Jean Baptiste has come really close to scoring, but just couldn't get it.
Sub there for Keene. I believe that's Vianney Arumva. Foster plays it ahead. Here's Evans. That one sent out of bounds for a Keene throw-in.
Stay aggressive, White. Get in this. Stay with it.
Coming away with it is Poignet.
There you go, Carter.
Working on it with Melanson now and cleared out by Foster. And we approach 8 minutes to go. Fitchburg's bus getting warmed up. Getting ready to take them back to Central Massachusetts. That one off the foot of Sims, right to the face of Lovella. Here's Keys, knocked away. Good defensive play by Arma. Urias working with Hanau. Good slide tackle there. Keys comes away with it. That one off Urias. Keys finally gets it down there. Rolls out of bounds. And another sub. Justin Job checks back in, as well as Michael Vasquez. Urias and Santos will sit down. Here's Foster. There's a downed Falcon. I believe that's Arma. I hope to see he's all right. Went down with a cramp earlier. A look at Coach Matt Schmidt trying to keep his team settled down for the remaining 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Keep your heads in the game, just stay disciplined.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 6 minutes and 45 seconds is still enough time for something stupid and crazy to happen here. So I don't want to push an agenda that we've already won this game at all, and I don't think Matt Schmidt wants to at all either.
In this game, there's still plenty of time. We saw last week here against Endicott, the Owls scored 2 in a minute 13. Yes, that was at mainly the beginning of the second half, but anything like that can happen.
You can see something. You can see a bad turnover or something.
And there,
a quick goal for Fitchburg.
Just
and then
like that,
Keene
you have
State
momentum.
Loses it again. You know, Fitchburg State ties this game, and that's how it ends.
Looks like Arma is all right. He has one cleat off. And he, I believe, will take a seat. That will be Diego Cardosa Marias, who will check in for him. The junior from Boston. Well, the clock's not running. He was just hurt. Cut him some slack. Another sub for the Owls. Gallardo off. I believe that's Domenico Pentella on. Another freshman sub for Keene. Forward from Lebanon, New Hampshire is an early chance, possibly. Couldn't get the shot off.
No, yeah, another great opportunity right there. Almost had a goal.
And one more sub. That's Giovanni Iob,
Already in. He's 17.
sophomore out of Hampstead, New Hampshire. As the Owls start to empty their bench. Youngquest plays it forward.
Stay with it.
Pizzi Carroll loses it. Youngquest back to Chambers, who fires it back in. Here's Vasquez. That one played ahead for Lavella. Does it have enough on it? Keeps it in. And we just lost part of Dr. Ron Butcher Field. Slide tackle there from Eob.
And look.
It's like we like to say in golf, take care of the course, it will take care of you.
Dylan Chambers comes in with a little construction job.
Respecting his field.
Landscaping job.
Perks of having a grass field here in Keene.
Something like that.
Here come the Owls. That's an out. Tried to leave it for Arumva. Here's Eob. That one not enough on it. Easily taken away by Evans. Sent forward. Flake easily handles it and curls up. We approach 5 minutes remaining here. Owls still in the lead 3-1. And Carson Flake in the second half has been a big part of that. He's made 3 saves so far. 4 saves, sorry. 2 of which have been spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, spectacular saves from Carson Flake. I mean, those two, I mean, you look at this game, those two were both goals, definite goals if he wasn't there. And that would be a 3-3 game right here. So, I mean, right there, that's two game-defining plays by him. You know, that's what you look for when you step up. You know, you don't see goalies soccer make 35, 40 saves a night like a hockey goalie does. So
Oh, for sure.
You have to, appreciate the few saves and the few opportunities they do get.
Jean-Baptiste to Arumba now. Poignet trying to get a step. It's taken away. And the fog is really showing up here. The stadium lights are on. The fog builds up. It looks straight out of a horror movie.
Eyes open, boys.
Barely see out our own window.
Here's Lavella, Evans. Job feeds it back, taken away by the Owls. That one cleared all the way down. Melanson feeds it over. Cardoso Marias. Vasquez now. That one sent forward. Evans is called for offsides. Look at that shot. That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Welcome to fall. The humidity is built up. Didn't get as much rain as we thought we would today. Flake fires that down.
That's it. There we go.
Pizzi Corolla tried to find Jean-Baptiste. It's taken away. Misstep there from Arumva. And that's Keener. Sends it out of bounds for a Fitchburg throw-in.
Nice, Claudia.
That's Vasquez. Lays it back. Evans now working in a sea of Owls. Tried to send a through pass. He gets it back. That shot comes, it goes wide. And I believe that caught a piece of an Owl. Will be a Fitchburg State corner.
Yeah, this might be Fitchburg State's kind of final gasp right here.
Yeah, under 2 minutes to go. Youngquist will take it. He'll get it in immediately. That's Vasquez off the back of Pizzi Corolla. He maintains it. Demora. Now Durami. And cleared out of danger by Keener. That's another lost ball. Vasquez will take the throw in. 80 seconds to go. Headed into the box. Knocked away by Keener. Evans trying to handle it. And sent all the way down. Edwards way out of his net. Just trying to keep the ball up the field. As we are at 1 minute to go. Arumva now. Here's Pentella. Through for Jean-Baptiste. Trying to get a step. Woodley Jean-Baptiste. Pizzi Corolla. He scores. Icing on the cake with 45 seconds to go. It's 4-1 Owls.
Yeah, that was definitely the counterattack that we've seen all night from Keene State. Just unmatched numbers the other way, and Pizzi Corolla buries it for his first goal of the season.
That's all she wrote, Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a 4-1 win for Keene State. A good win. Convincing win for sure, too.
Good job, Keene! Woo!
So now the real thing is just keep the emotions down. Play smart for the last 40 seconds. You don't want to do anything stupid. Get out of here with a win. As we approach 30 seconds to go. Whistle blown, foul called, free kick for Fitchburg State. 15 seconds to go. We get a quick clock stoppage just set up, and another yellow card assessed. That one now a red to Esteban Henao. So the junior will be sent off with 11 seconds left. He was assessed the yellow,
Said something.
possibly said something afterwards.
He
And,
said something.
you know, with this much time left, it's
Every time you see
you're
it,
going to get sent off.
You see the ref say something, you look, you see a mouth move, and then all of a sudden you see the ref reach back into his pocket for another card that's
And
not yellow.
You realize, what did I do? Right? You can't have stuff like that, especially this late in the game.
Just looks bad on you too. Just looks bad on your reputation, sportsmanship.
That one's sent in. Flake knocks it away. A last-second goal. For Fitchburg State. We'll see who got the last tap on it. I believe it was Justin Job. So kind of not the last few seconds we expected here in Keene, but
You were really hoping for a happier ending, but now you kind of have a negative way to go out for Keene State.
and that will do it. Home sweet home for the Owls. They improve to 4-0 here in Keene, New Hampshire. A 4-2 win over Fitchburg State. Christian Correa, 2 goals on the night. They move to 6-2 on the season, a perfect non-conference record so far. We'll be back in a few moments for post-game interviews. Once again, my name is Teddy Steinberg, joined by Ryan Anderson on the Flow Sports Owls Media Network.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
With extraordinary hearts.
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes.
Learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab. In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself, and
A paycheck that earns.
Elevated confidence.
World-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration. We explore what drives our passions.
Celebrate our individual voices.
And spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
a single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is gonna fall. There she goes, and she's got it! How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport!
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
My name is Ali Alzuar. I'm from Manchester, New Hampshire. I'm a nursing major and I play soccer here. I chose to be a nurse because it aligned perfectly with who I am. I'm a social person, I love science, and most importantly, I love helping people. After graduation, I'm going to work as a surgical ICU nurse at Dartmouth-Hitchcock. Keene State has helped enhance my critical thinking skills and has made me a well-rounded person thanks to knowledgeable professors. What excites me most is starting a new chapter and making a difference in my patients' lives.
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
I remember writing in the second grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
I'm here with Jack Corby and Christian Correa. Post-game 4-2 win here for Fitchburg, or for Keene State over Fitchburg State. I'll start with you, Jack Corby. You guys kind of came out of the stretch a little bit rough to start the game off. What did you see on that shot that you needed to get that goal?
To be honest, their first goal, it was my fault. I kind of blundered it, and then they scored off a cheap ball. But I realized, like, I gotta go get one back, make it 0-0, and restart the game. So kind of just shot it, hope for the best, put a little spin on it, went top bins, and then we get team back and we start rolling. We scored 2 more after that, and then another.
Awesome. And then Christian, you had 2 goals here tonight. 5 on the season. What are you doing differently this year that's kind of giving you some momentum offensively that's really helping you score these goals?
Honestly, I just think it's confidence. Going into my junior year, I've been scored a couple goals past couple of years, and I think this is the year that, our team looks the best. I got the most service. And I think it's that confidence at the end of the day that letting me do the things I'm doing. So.
And then I'll ask one more question for both, and it'll be for both of you guys can both ask. What is the team doing differently this year than last year? Because there's a drastic difference in the way the team, you guys get down a goal and then you're back in the game. That last year there was kind of a lag.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing differently where you guys are shaking it off? I don't know who wants to answer first, but.
I got that.
Yeah.
I always say every time we go in the huddle, like, our best attribute is being dogs. Like last year, we get scored on, everyone's heads go down, we look at each other, we blame. Maybe we didn't have the right personnel in the team, and we got them out, and now we have new guys in, everyone that wants to win, and we lose the ball, everyone's after it, and you always see someone slide tackling or going in for a hard tackle, and then we start to build, and we're looking at our pictures that we've been working on all year.
Yeah, I just think we've been building something for the last couple of years, and this year we got some new pieces that, let us do the things we're doing, and that team hunger, it's the greatest it's been. And, we're playing like dogs, and we know we have to come back from 1-0 down, whatever it is. So I think it's just that heart, and, the new guys are coming in with passion as well. So I think it's just a combination of those things.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for your time. We'll be right back on the Owl Media Network.
Thank you.
My name is Ali Alzuar. I'm from Manchester, New Hampshire. I'm a nursing major and I play soccer here. I chose to be a nurse because it aligned perfectly with who I am. I'm a social person. I love science, and most importantly, I love helping people. After graduation, I'm going to work as a surgical ICU nurse at Dartmouth Hitchcock. Keene State has helped enhance my critical thinking skills and has made me a well-rounded person thanks to knowledgeable professors. What excites me most is starting a new chapter and making a difference in my patients' lives.
I learned a lot of valuable lessons playing college football. I never thought about the health benefits of exercise until I actually started to talk to coaches in college. It's not only just for performance, it's for life. My coaches instilled the importance of well-being, not only building up strength, mental health, getting enough sleep, eating properly is all what it is to be healthy. I decided that I want to go on a personal trainer and share my knowledge that I obtained in college about physical and mental well-being.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
Back to the Owl Media Network. My name is Teddy Steinberg, now joined by goaltender Carson Flake, our good friend.
Well, this is weird.
It's on the other side of it this time, but your first appearance as an Owl in net, started the second half, made some real big saves. How did you kind of manage the tide there?
I think it just was a lot of support from the fellow goalkeepers like the GKU, Eldon, Gigi, Jacob, and then Mateo. Obviously, they support me as much as I support them, and it's huge, like, hearing that builds so much confidence and basically kills the nerves before the game. So that was big.
Yeah, those huge saves, that kept us in the ball game. The diving stop on the corner there on Demara. You had another flying diving save. It's great to have you. What's the difference like from Gordon and Keene, kind of the chemistry between this team?
Definitely, I would say honestly, this is kind of weird, but the surface is different. We trained every single day on the turf field, and then it's been a big adjustment having to get used to training on grass, and then playing on the grass here too. So that's definitely been a difference. And then obviously my role is completely different. I was starting a lot of games there, and then now here it's kind of more of a bench guy, and so it's just trying to help support my teammates as much as I can and then make my moment count.
I'll give you one more question here. What's
All
it like being on the other side of this interview?
This is my first interview of my life from the other side. So this is a little weird, and I should be asking you a question right now, so this is interesting.
Well, I'm the interviewer here, so you don't ask me.
All right.
Thanks for joining us, Carson.
We'll be right back here on the Owls Media Network, powered by Flow Sports.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
Welcome back to the Owls Media Network. My name's Teddy Steinberg, now joined by head coach Matt Schmidt. Coach, you pulled out the win tonight. Maybe not the kind of the way you wanted, but you got it done. A win's a win. What are your takeaways from this game?
Yeah, no, I'm glad they stepped up. I think in these kind of games, the game was kind of wide open. We definitely wanted to be more technical, more in control. But the way their style of play, the way it was open, we just couldn't kind of get a handle on it for a number of reasons. Again, it was a technical thing and a speed of play thing. But happy for the boys that they stepped up and did what needed to be done, executed in the final third, got the goals. So that's excellent, especially responding in the second half to make sure we kind of kept them held off.
Especially, yeah, like that final minute goal, really, you kind of emptied out your bench as the second half went on, just to kind of get those players that sort of experience in non-conference play before you really pick up that main conference schedule. What do you think those players have as an impact on this team?
Oh, a couple of different things. One, they've been working hard at training. They've been putting in the time. Our first and second team matches all the time are competitive. They definitely deserve that opportunity to get in and have that chance to play. And honestly, 3 or 4 of them really put in some good shifts, did some nice things. So it's good for us to get to evaluate them and see them in a more competitive match.
And now you host UMass Boston here for your conference home opener. Strong team like UMass Boston. What are your thoughts heading into that game?
Yeah, it's a big game. LEC conference game. We're at home, which is nice. Very important. We've been doing well here, so we want to keep that rolling.
And yeah, like undefeated at home. What do you think kind of like this environment plays, with the fans, the type of turf?
Yeah, no, I think we just have a lot of confidence here. I think the grass is helpful. I think it plays to our style, how we want to play. Yeah, and again, just when you're at home, there's that energy, there's that feeling you get from the whole experience that's helpful, yeah.
Awesome. Well, congrats on the win, Coach. Good luck on Saturday. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
My name is Zachary Irving. I am a business management and finance major. After I graduate, I am going up to Bar Harbor, Maine. I'm going to work as a climbing guide for Acadia Mountain Guides. I'm going to get to be outdoors all the time and really do what I'm passionate about, which is teaching other people how to rock climb and showing them the places that I'm passionate about. Keene State allowed me to pursue my passions in a way that convinced me to pursue them for my career, and I'm glad that I'll be able to continue doing that afterwards.
Keene State men's soccer on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Chartwells, by Fenton Family Dealerships, and by New Car Nissan of Keene. The Owls pulled it out in a 4-2 win over Fitchburg State. Christian Correa, 2 goals. Jack Corby and Claudio Pizzicarola, the other goal scorers for Keene State. The Owls are back in action on Saturday against UMass Boston to start off their home schedule in conference play. Next Owls broadcast on the Owls Media Network is women's volleyball on Friday, hosting Eastern Connecticut State. And then Saturday, soccer and field hockey will be here at the Owl Athletic Complex. Thanks for joining us. From all of us at the Owls Media Network, our great team, my name's Teddy Steinberg. Have a great rest of your night.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast and thank you for watching.